me. Into the bike.
So over the summer, me and my dad decided to try out the Adventure Bike Rider Festival in Warwickshire. I would be riding my trusty BMW. You might remember the BMW had some issues starting. I narrowed it down to either the starter motor or the battery. I took a chance on a 60 quid starter motor on eBay, fitted it, and everything's tickety-boo. My dad, on the other hand, was riding a 1995-ish Yamaha TT600 Belgarda.
So you're going to go through the fence then?
With both bikes given a basic service, the weekend soon came round and it was time to head off to Warwickshire for the festival.
Hope everyone's well. The day is finally come round. I'm off to a big festival, not Glastonbury, same weekend, not Glastonbury. It's the Adventure Bike Rider Festival in Warwickshire. I'm going to try and test out as many bikes as I can. Obviously I've got this with me, the big BMW, but if I'm on the trails and I can drop somebody else's bike, that's great. So I'm going to try and test out the new BMs, the new Ducatis. There's a Desert Cross or Desert X. I really want to test that one out. I hope that'll be good. Also, I'm hoping I can get onto some of the riding schools as well. Some of them have like taster sessions, so that should be really good.
Spoiler alert, if you're going to the festival hoping to test ride loads of bikes like I was, you might be a bit disappointed, but more on that later.
Ooh, it's a Ferrari 348, I think. Quite nice. Oh, and another one. Oh, how about that? One in red, one in yellow. Very nice. Anyway, I'm going to switch off now and put some music on and yeah, catch up with you in a bit. Cheerio. Well, no sooner as I said all that, about 30 seconds later I jump on the M4 and this is the state of it. Good God.
6 months later.
So those tanks there, the cross-hatched bit on the map on the left of us is some military base or other, I think, with pretty poor looking fence around it, but either way it's not well mapped, so that explains that. Okay, we're starting to pick up a few bikers now by the looks of it. And also we've got some signs, which is nice, so I can ignore the sat-nav and do what the signs recommend instead. That should be good. That bike, second one in front of us, looks quite tiny, at least compared to the rider and the camping chair tied to the back of it. Alright, here we go. This is the entrance now, and it's cheating, you can't bring a bike on the back of the van, you know, you gotta ride it here, much more fun. Checked in. Now let's go and find where to camp. Wherever that is. Oh, it's a 650 over there. Nice stuff.
After riding around for about 300 years, I found a spot, put the tent up, and then decided it's about time to go and have a look at these trails. Wow, right. Let's give this trail a go. Let's see how we get on, eh? Whoa. Yeah, it's very humid. It's been raining a little bit on and off, but it's just so humid. Whoa. Pole staying up, that's good. Got 360 camera on a bit of a pole. I don't know how well it'll really stay there. It could be a bit iffy. Hopefully it'll be alright with that. Tried to ask the Ducati people if I could have a ride on the Desert Cross, Desert X, whatever it is. I really like the look of that, and they said, oh no, we sold out, you know, ages ago, and there's a queue from 6:45 in the morning or something, which means it must be only the VIP pass people anyway. So yeah, that's right, let's trail this way. Alright, after you. I have to wonder how much we'll get to see of it, really, or how much we'll get to do. This is always a bit of a queue for things. Oh, we can give it a go, can't we?
Take it nice and steady. This is only the beginner loop, as you can tell. It's pretty basic, simple stuff. Laurel and Hardy all over again, isn't it? Okay, I'm not an expert. Let's not go that way. So I must get a bit more chewy somewhere, maybe here. But hey, that was fun. Someone's going to go through that, aren't they? Oh, it's hot and humid, but I'm still, you know, more worn out than I perhaps ought to be. I don't know how they've got so much grip on those really crap-looking tyres in front. Or maybe I just need to have more confidence in the grip that I've got. No, I haven't got a lot of that. Lost a bit of grip there, never mind. I just feel the front starting to go, and I thought, oh, don't like this very much.
With a quick shakedown done, I headed back to camp to have a look round and see what was on offer.
So Dad's on his way. He's almost here, far away. So I'll go and have a look round and go find him at the entrance guide into the tent. And yeah, time for a quick drink, I think. Quick sharpener, why not?
On my way to the main entrance to meet Dad, I quickly stopped off to see how good the Status Quo tribute band were.
Nice Africa twin. Alright, so just going to find my dad and see where he's got to. He should just be checking in now, I think, so I'll go and find him. So he's on his way in. Apparently his panniers have been melted by the exhaust, which has also melted his power pack inside the panniers, so he's hoping it won't all go up in flames. Get him sorted out, get him up to the campsite, and then time for a quick shot now, I think.
Once my dad had checked in and presented to the staff on the gate a rather singed looking document, we put the 360 camera onto his bike and hit the trail. Unfortunately, despite what the website and the leaflet said, the trail actually closed at 5, not 6, so that was a waste of time. Worse still, we were told we couldn't go back the way we came, we had to go out the back, all the way around the grounds and back in the front again. Ah, never mind.
Do you want to go ahead or? Okay. Yes, same as before. So we go 2 by 2 now, like chips.
Back at the campsite, we decided to call it a day, and instead we had steak and chips, washed down by some beers, and watched the bands.
Right up.
Now you might notice that we're riding our own bikes, but we did try unsuccessfully to book some manufacturer demos and test rides, but more on that later. I did, however, bump into a lovely Canadian chap who, like me, is also a physicist. You might recognise him, he's got a YouTube channel too.
what this traffic's all about. People just seem to keep stopping. Right, so you can get in the queue. I'm not going to be going mad around here at all anyway.
No.
So I'll just let people go past as they want. Right, so. Alright? Yeah.
Classic, innit? Show 'em how it's done.
Alright, cheers. Nice chap. He was the guy on the door yesterday, I think, telling me there, go on, show him how it's done. Yeah, as if. I'm just sticking in first here, to be honest. It's such a long gear on this. I've got so many revs I can use, I'm not really too worried about it. I thought all the Adventures had a shorter first gear. I wonder if that might be an option, and maybe this one didn't have it. It does feel quite a tall first gear. Or maybe it's just, it does have the short gear and it's not that short, I don't know. That's alright then. For this kind of thing, it's actually about right. Otherwise I'd be bouncing between first and second all the time. That's a lot drier than it was yesterday. That was muddy yesterday. Suspension left by the time we're finished with this.
These long gravel sections in between stages look really smooth, but actually the rocks are quite big, so I found my high pressure tyres squirming around all over the place. Took a little bit of getting used to.
Better off going a little bit quicker, I think. Alright? Yeah. Dust in the eyes.
Yeah, I'll pull my visor down, but then I have to pull it back up when it gets too hot.
You want to carry on?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Yesterday as well. I've got a lot more grip than I think I have. That's the thing. Kind of throws you a bit. Wow, I can feel the back end sliding due to engine braking. That's ridiculous. So much.
On?
Yes, just to say I'm pulling over.
No, most of the way around.
Yeah, I noticed at one point. Yeah.
It's good. It's
bit busy.
Quite high gear, this is.
Yes.
I'm sort of like I'm too fast at first, but not fast enough for second.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So I have to keep getting ready to slip the clutch in case it just stalls it.
Yeah.
quick soft drink and another failed attempt to get on any manufacturer test rides, we headed back to the trails, just in time for me to have a little bit of a rant.
So far we've not managed to get onto any of the manufacturer bookings. BMW have a QR code, but the internet around here is so bad that you can't load anything. And when you finally do, it doesn't tell you either that you can only book the earlier sessions early in the morning. So I was trying to book a later session thinking it'd be less busy, and rather than say, oh, you can't book that one yet until whatever time, it just let me get through to the end and said no space is available. By the time I realised this, all the other ones are filled up, so that's hopeless. Tried again later, same thing again, all filled up straight away. I don't know, tomorrow I think I'm going to try and find somewhere on top of a hill with a bit better signal. 8 o'clock on the dot, I'm going to load at the BMW thing and just see if I can get onto it there. Looked like Yamaha maybe had a slightly shorter queue, so I might try those perhaps tomorrow. Ducati, forget it, their queue was just round the whole place, it was mental. So we'll see how we go, but I'm not going to bank on it. At least we've got bikes we can take off road, but it's a bit annoying for the festival, from the festival runners really, that you know, they promise, oh, come to this festival, spend all the money, you get access to all these bikes, and you just don't. It's a load of cobblers really. So yeah, they're not really kitted out for the things that they're promising, I don't think. But anyway, rant over. Let's have a go on this trail again. Right, they're going first this time. See how we get on. Face full of dust. It rained quite torrentially briefly earlier, and I thought, oh great, that'll dampen down all the dust and it'll be alright then. Made no blooming difference whatsoever. I'm going to practice steering my feet. Oh yeah, once you get into it, it's actually quite a nice way of doing it. There's so much torque on this bike, it's amazing. You can just get the back wheel spinning whenever you want. Got no kind of traction control or anti-wheelie things or whatever, it's just just get on with it sort of thing really. So actually, even though my first gear is quite long, first is quite good for these sections on this. I think my dad's in between first and second all the time on that Yamaha. First quite low, second's quite long. No one behind us, we're all good. Just constantly losing my teeth on the windscreen. Where's this rain coming from? There's no clouds above us. Right, so long loops to the left here, isn't it? In case he sees my... Actually, no, yes, long course. Yeah, can do. Ooh. Right, this is the long course. We've not done this bit yet, so let's see how we get on. Oh, we're crossing the road. Interesting. Because so far there have been no real roads on this course, even though you're meant to have a road registered bike. Alright, cheers. I don't know where this rain's coming from. I guess this is cloud on the right actually, but the wind's coming from the other side. So unless the rain's going against the wind, it's very strange. Hopefully it'll dry out pretty soon. Oh, C90s. They've been thrashing those C90s around the expert trails. I'll definitely take it. No, not me. No idea. I don't remember what the chap said.
Are you trying to get the track?
Yeah.
Where is it?
No idea.
You're going to go along with there? Yeah?
Alright, good luck.
For whatever reason, we found ourselves going past trail after trail, but not taking any of the turnings. So I fired my dad as navigator and gave the role to myself.
Right, so there's been a change in leadership. Battlefield promotion, I'm the navigator now.
I'm the captain now.
And I think we want to go... I think that's the second one. I think we want to go past this, do a loop that comes back round that way, and then go on there later on. I was just gesticulating to Dad back there. Then we go past here, go left, a trail that brings us out back there, and then that right that we just went past will go from there into that one, and that ought to do it, hopefully. I think I'll let them carry on. They know what they're doing, I don't.
Now what I will say is, whilst these two chaps weren't causing any problems at all, some of the folks on enduro bikes were screaming past, kicking up all the dust, getting a bit in the way. The festival for next year has banned enduro bikes. You need to have passenger foot pegs as standard, basically to qualify as not an enduro bike. Some people have been complaining on the forums saying, oh, how dare you ban my bike, whatever else. It's an adventure bike festival. It's for adventure bikes. It's easy on a KTM enduro thing. It's meant to be challenging on a 250 kilo BM. I don't know. I think get your own festival, but I don't want to start a war.
Felt the whole bike sliding a bit there, bit of understeer. This is kind of what this bike's very good at though. Quicker, long pieces like this. Someone's abandoned a bike? Oh dear. Has the festival got to that point already? People either abandoning their own bikes or they're nicking others and torching them. It's like being back in Cannock. It's like a Finnish rally now, isn't it? It's a Colin McRae rally PlayStation 2 game I had, and PlayStation 1 actually. They had this kind of stage with all the big load of logs everywhere. That's a fantastic stage. It was just drifting everywhere. Well, he's keeping up alright. Oh. That was a good road for this, that was.
Yeah.
Just straight over all the bumps, no problem.
I was hitting the bumps, but...
Yeah. Well, I was hitting them, but I didn't really notice them because it was just like a magic carpet. Right, should we go left then?
Yeah.
Okay, don't. Oh, that's a dodgy bend now. I think the first trail on the right.
Yeah.
We should do that one, I think. Yeah, that way, and then first orange and green flags on the right. Thank you. I thought that might happen. I only had as much warning because it happened to him. Is he okay? I can't see him. I saw him stop. Let's see if he's alright. So I'm not sure whether I pressed the button at the wrong time there, so I'm not sure how much of it was recorded, but looked back then after the end of the trail, which was really good fun, and thought, oh, where's Dad gone? Thought he can't have, has he fallen off at the last bit? It seemed alright, but I looked back in the mirror and I saw him and he's alright, but he thought, oh my god, a lot of engine braking. Turns out he hasn't, well he has, but he hasn't got suddenly more. He'd got a seized rear brake, it just seized on. So we managed to let it cool down a bit, and it's back. So we're now going to ride up to the campsite without any rear brake, just in case it seizes again. It might just be that it's getting a bit hot, and he's got some new pads to put on anyway. Probably worth just taking the pistons out, clean them all up, put them back in again, job done sort of thing. So hopefully that'll be alright. Go back to the tent, get some tools to give it a bit of a shove around, and see how we go.
We headed back to the campsite for a spot of lunch, and then watched the AC/DC tribute band. Back on the bikes, the Yamaha, which unlike the BM, doesn't have a ridiculously large fuel tank, needed a bit more petrol putting in.
an old, is that old Jag? I mean, Inspector Morse Jag, isn't it? Pretty, pretty nice. I might as well put some in as well, though.
Back on the trail, my dad was either very brave going down the expert-only route, or he just didn't see the sign.
Oh, okay, expert only, I guess we're doing it. Not sure if we meant to go this way, but I guess we are. I asked Ryan Fortnine about pure beginner who's done intermediate ones and wants to ever go something a little bit more chewy. Which would you recommend? And he said, oh, maybe the first one or maybe the last one. Didn't mention the second one. So guess which one we're on now. This should be fun. I don't think my dad meant to do that. I'm following the right bike, aren't I? Oh, I must have talked my way up there. Okay, I guess if we do this and survive, we are technically experts, right? It's expert only. I might have to slip it a bit here. Don't want to, but I had to a little bit. Well, I didn't have to actually, but I did. Oh, here we go. A lot of it is the similar kind of movements to skiing. You know, you let your legs do a bit of the work and let the suspension do the work, which obviously skis don't have. But you don't move your whole body up and down. You're not rigid. You let the whole thing sort of flow, and the more you do that, the in theory, the less treacherous the whole thing becomes. Oh, oh, well, that was fun, isn't it? Really good actually. I'm glad he did that. I think some of the things that you need to accidentally do the hard ones sometimes, don't you? Just to make yourself do it. Your indicator's on.
That brake sticking again.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Is it because you're using it or?
I'll pull over.
Oh, okay.
We used the limited resources we had on hand to cool the brakes off a little bit.
One for me. Look at the bike. That looks like it's cool, that's the big thing. Yeah, it is a bit.
We headed back to camp, had a bite to eat, a couple of drinks, watched some bands, and got ready to do it all over again. Day 3. And this time the 360 camera is mounted on my bike using an Insta360 branded extendable pole. What could possibly go wrong?
Smoking a bit. There we go. Right. Yeah. Well, as long as it calms down when it warms up, it'll be alright.
Yeah. Well, some of it could be what's sort of run down, I suppose.
Yeah, also put a bit of condensation in the exhaust perhaps, I don't know. It wasn't smoking yesterday once it was running and things, so it'll be fine. Right out. Shall we head off?
"48 hours later."
There we go. Okay. So onto the trails on the last day. On our own bikes for now. Tried again to book other people's bikes to ride, and Ducati, we got into the queue. I think a lot of people are leaving today, so the queue for booking was nowhere near as big as yesterday. Got there, thought, the stars have aligned, I'm finally going to ride the new Desert X. Nope, you have to have had a full A license, or A2, for 2 years, which I haven't. For God's sake. I've come in on a bigger bike, but no, Italian insurance, or Italian plate bikes, can't do it, that's that. Okay, never mind. Right, what we're going to do instead? So we're going to go on some Hondas. I don't really fancy having to go on the CRF 300, like Itchy Boots rides. So we're going to have a go on a couple of those. And yeah, it should be good fun. A lot more chuckable on the trails than this little bike. That should be good fun. This is crazy, they're all Everyone's queuing to get out. It's like, let's all go early so we beat the rush. Oh, well, guess what? Now there's a rush. Absolutely mad. Alright. Do you want to go first or second?
I'll probably do it.
Pardon?
I'll just in it.
Okay, I can't hear you with the...
I'll get second this time.
Okay, alright. Okay, no.
I'm trying not to use the back brake. So
Yes. Or just give us a beep of the horn if you want to stop.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll listen out. Let's try this one. Let's give it a go, why not? Going way quicker. Whoa. Whoa. Face on the screen then. Whoa. Ready for the camera? Right, we're all good. Right, back on the trail. Whoa. Ooh. That's... Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Those 4 lots of roots.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. I got a bit caught in. It went down up so sharp, but it was shorter than the length of the bike.
Yeah.
I got tinned by this. It went back into the camera. And it sort of knocked me back a bit, so I just sort of pulled off and thought I'm going to let these guys go past and carry on. Okay. On to the next one. What's the Audi doing behind me? Arsehole. Nice farm. Oh, that's a cute little garden. Oh, lovely. I might stick on this centre bit, you know, I've got more grip on here. Oh, that was nice. Gravel again. Alright?
I've got to be very careful with this because I'm trying to use my front brake rather than the back.
But then, yeah.
But these stones are terrible to use tyres.
Now, which way's he on? That's him, I think, up there. So where's he gone? Couldn't see you then. Oh, it's this one. Haha, the forest drive. Quite like this one. Here, looks good. Thank you.
The next bit had some really fine kind of sand or silt. It was quite slidey but quite fun.
Oh, this is nice powdery stuff, isn't it? A lot of traffic, isn't there? A lot of traffic. Yeah. I think out of here, is it right and then left maybe? Sorry, left then right. I'm getting my left and right mixed up. Left, I think left and then right.
As you can tell, the navigation wasn't getting much better.
Do you want to go? Those C90s are going around really well. Look out for a view down there. Could have been me on those, but nah, insurance. Alright.
It was at this point that my 360 camera pole decided it didn't want to be in one piece anymore.
Missed the corner, never mind. Hey, up in the air then.
Amazingly, thanks to all the gyroscopes in the GoPro Max, all of the bouncing around and spinning around could be completely undone in software to give a really smooth video.
I'm happy now.
It was at this point that I heard a very frantic beeping of the horn behind me. I just assumed it was someone who wanted to get past, so I ignored them.
And to you too. What's their problem? Pardon? Alright. I don't know what he said. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's still there. Wow, how did that hold it?
I don't know.
Wow. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Oh. Wow.
I'm glad you were in front.
Yeah.
You can swing it around,
But purely on the grip of that. I don't know how that's gripped it so well. Oh, still recording. Chuck it in here. Yeah. That was fun. My GoPro camera's fallen off the back of the bike, but luckily the little strap that was holding it from wiggling actually took the weight of it. So it was just dangling down the back of the bike for a little while. The Insta360, supposedly good for motorbikes pole that I bought, Insta360, what a load of crap as a brand, because it's just fallen apart, and I've not heard good things about the quality. YouTubers rave about Insta360, but all the ones who are sponsored, not heard good things from impartial people. Which way did he go? Where's he gone? Is that him? That's him, I think. Is it? No, it's the wrong bike. Ah, there he is. He's done his expert only trick again, hasn't he? Oh, I don't like this, I don't like this. Oh, I got the grip for this. I don't feel like it. Probably have, but... Sorry boys. Gone the wrong way here. Oh, almost chinned myself again. I'll do it again now. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. No. Tell me we can go around this thing. This is not doing that. No chance. Where's Dad gone? Where is he? I've gone the wrong way. I must have done. He wasn't doing that one, surely. I've gone the wrong way, I think. Wow. The Honda 90. Wow. Fantastic, isn't it? Not a chance. I've not got the tyres for it. Or the skill, more importantly. That Tenere is really struggling, and his tyres look better than mine. Alright, let's go round. Oh, yeah. Pardon? Yes. I didn't mean to go this way, really, so we're not getting out of that. Yeah, I didn't mean to come this way. I didn't realise it was the muddy one.
Watch out, keep to the left and watch out for bikes coming round the wrong way. My back wheel is tight now.
Yes, righto. Yeah, what do you want to do then for...
I want to park it up somewhere, let it cool off.
Food smells good. It's not really lunchtime yet, but we did eat at like 7 AM, so... in the queue for Ducati.
After lunch, we packed up the tent, got all our stuff together, got one last photo with the bikes, and headed off towards the last challenge of the weekend for us, which was to ride on some little Honda 300s.
That was silly, wasn't it? Come on.
With a relatively mundane but interesting ride on the little Hondas done, it was time to head home.
Let's get off it now. Okay. Last time we were heading along this course on the way away from the ABR Festival. That's pretty good. Really enjoyed that. Okay, you don't want to see another traffic jam, but this has been it. So this is the last day. Most people have already gone, I think. There are cars going now. Why do they let cars into these things? Yeah, it's been a good festival, I think. Overall, I think there were certain elements that could have been at least better advertised. So the bike trying out was clearly a bit of a faff. At least it's a faff to get done on the Saturday because it's so busy. Today wasn't so bad, except for Ducati not letting me on because I hadn't got the old enough license. But we could have done that otherwise. That would have been fine. Saturday, God, what a nightmare. Could not get test rides sorted at all. Such crazy queues. But, you know, doing that was good. A nice chit chat with Ryan F9. That was really nice. What a lovely guy. So yeah, it's been really good. Lots of trails, a few close calls on said trails. Got to ride a little Honda around for a bit as well. Kind of tempted to bring the CT90 next year. Yeah, that'd be good fun. But that's really good. What are they going to do?
Aside from the caveats that I've already mentioned, would I recommend the festival? Absolutely yes. Obviously bear in mind you can't test ride every bike all the time, that's not going to happen, but otherwise it was really, really good fun. Would I go again? Or put it this way, the tickets for next year went on sale about a week after this festival happened, and me and my dad have both already bought ours, so I think that says everything.
Alright, Dad's just on his way off, just parting ways now, some little car park, and that'll be that.
So as me and my dad part ways, since we live in different towns, I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this gave you a bit of a flavour of what the ABR Festival's like, as somebody who just paid their money, turned up and had a go. Hopefully by next year we'll be a bit more confident with the bike and with some of the trails. I look forward to seeing some of you next year. And yeah, thank you again for watching, and cheerio.
Me. The bike.